Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Kathy Washira again. I'm back today with a question from one of us, and I pray that I'll be able to answer it. Otherwise, I welcome you. Thank you very much for watching the videos that you've been watching. Our views are going up. It means people are learning something and they're sharing. And I pray that you'll continue sharing. As I said before, this is just a channel where I share wisdom on dating and just godly dating that or courtship, depending on how you want to call it, that will lead to a good marriage and more still a godly marriage. Because as I said before, there are very many things outside here, and you would not want to waste time with the wrong person or enter the wrong marriage. So I pray that we are learning something. And if you have any question or any comment, don't be shy. Just speak to me, write to me privately, or you can write in the group. There's nothing wrong with that. Otherwise, I welcome you, and I pray that you've had a good week, and I pray that you're getting wisdom. So today we want to talk about online dating. Someone asked me what was my thought on online dating. So I don't know whether they want my opinion or they want me to, I don't know that it's a question, but I will just I will just give you my opinion. Whether online dating is good, whether it works, and whether it is good for even a believer. Does online dating work? I will say yes and no. And the reason why I'm saying this yes and no, because I don't want you to pick something from me and go and say, oh, Catherine said online dating works, so she said it doesn't work. I'm saying yes and no because I've seen people who have met online and it has worked for them. But I've also seen very many people who have met online and it was a disaster. And that is why I'm saying yes or no. But at the same time, you have to understand that online dating is just simply, for people who don't know, but I know most of us know, is just meeting someone on screen, whether deliberately or accidentally. Sometimes you can just be in an app, or you can just be on internet and someone pops up, or you can intentionally go to a dating site to go and with the hope of meeting somebody. So the one that I'm talking about that is accidentally could be in one of these social media apps, Facebook, Instagram, and I don't know the rest. Maybe there are more. I don't know. I'm a bit old school. And someone just pops up. Those are the ones I fear more. Why? Because sometimes you don't know who is that you're speaking to, and you can waste a lot of time there, and you're speaking to someone who does not exist, or you're speaking to someone who's just hiding behind the keyboard. So those ones are a bit more dangerous. But though I know also people who have met there, but I would not advise anyone there, because I've also know of women who have lost money because they met someone and the person told them this and that, and they ended up sending the person money, or they ended up investing in something, thinking, getting passport, doing this because the person told them, and yet they're speaking to someone who does not exist. They might even think they're speaking to someone of another race, and they're speaking to someone of a totally different race. So I would not advise that. But there are dating apps, whether they're Christian dating apps, they're interracial dating apps, there are all types of apps. Those ones are a bit better because most of the time you find the people go there, they put their profiles, and you're even able to chat on video. So at least you know the person you're speaking to exists. Okay. So if I was to date online, I would probably go for a dating app and not on social media platforms. Okay. But even as we do all this, I want you to understand, as you choose to date online, as I said, people go to date online for different reasons. Others, they're just interested to have to marry someone of another race. It's fine, we don't judge them. Others, maybe where they're in a place where they feel they don't want to marry anybody around there. It's okay. You have to respect people's choices, yeah? So whatever it is, whatever reason is making you want to date online, you have to go into it with a lot of knowledge, because understand, internet has very good people, but it has very bad people. Okay, it has very, very bad people, though you can find someone who is good, but understand that the internet has very, very bad people. Listen, for someone, um uh, An average person, let me put this way, an average person dates and marries within their circle. They'll marry within their country, marry someone where they work, marry someone where they live, marry someone in their village. There's always just your normal natural circle, most people, okay? And I'm not saying that is the best way. I'm just saying an average person. Though there are people who marry from outside. And when I say work, sometimes you can find yourself working in this country, but as you go for a business meeting in another country, you meet someone in that country. That is what I mean. Marrying within where you work, marrying within where you minister, marrying within your circles. That is what I mean. But internet is you're deliberately going out there to meet someone from a totally different circle, someone you don't know their background, and you are hoping that you're going to know their background as you continue to talk. In other words, what I'm saying, that the process of internet dating or online dating is not natural, because both parties are just starting by putting up face. Because when you go to a dating app, you say all the good things about yourself, or all the things you would want, whether those things make sense or not. I am tall, I am brown, I am outgoing, I am fun to be with, I am this, I am that. You're putting up face. But the normal, natural way of dating is someone already knows you by just watching you. And that is easy. It's easy to date naturally, because by the time the person is approaching you, they have watched you, they have been working with you for many years or many months, they have lived where you're living for many months. So it's a bit more natural. There was no putting up face. But on online dating, it's putting up face. That means it is more work. You have to confirm all these things that this person is writing, all these things that they're put up, are they true? Is this person really fun? Because some people have written things, and by the time, if you listen to anyone who has dated online and went to meet the person, some of them really get very shocked, because what the person wrote and what they see is totally different. What they wrote and what they're hearing is totally different. They say this, but when you go, it is something else. So dating online is harder. It is easier in that you can meet the person at the click of a button, but it is harder to really know the person, okay? So you have to understand that the process is not natural, because both parties are putting up face. And I want to understand, when you're going to date online, you have to understand, you can't go there you can't be naive. You can't be naive. You can't be there are people who we call people who fall in love very quickly. I would not advise those kind of people to go online. Online needs someone who uses their brain first before they use their heart, because all the bad people are found online. All the bad people, and there are also good people online. Remember, all pedophiles, all psychopaths, all manipulators, all liars are found there, because they have to hide behind something. The internet has made it easier for them now, because what a pedophile, what a psychopath, what a liar, what a manipulator, what a narcissist just has to do is to put up a profile and say, I am very good, I am fun loving, I love children, I love you, all those things. So all con men are also are also found there. So you have to understand, as you're entering online dating, you have to enter with your head, not your heart, because you're going to meet all these people are there. Amongst the good people, there are also those, and many people are bad people. So you have to understand that is why you have to use your head. When you're starting to communicate with someone, use your head more than use your heart. Do things add up? That is why I said in the beginning, it is harder to date online than to date naturally, because everything must add up. You must confirm, this person is saying this, is it true? Is this person this? You have to confirm, because I think it was 2 or 3, maybe 3 months ago, I saw in my country, there is a lady who met someone online, and they were communicating and everything, and finally she was able to go to that country. And when she went there, she disappeared until today. The family does not know where she went. The family does not know who she went to meet, and until now, she's being searched for. Are you getting? So we don't know, who did this girl meet? Who did she go to? Are you getting? That's why I'm telling you, all bad people now are found there. So you have to be very, very alert. You can't be someone just tells someone sends you some little money, and now you think you're in love, you think this is the right person. No, the same way you judge someone you have met naturally is the same way you have to judge someone you're meeting online, and even more, because whatever they're saying, whatever they have written has to now add up. Because remember, you don't have anybody to confirm. When you date on naturally or in your circles, it's easy to ask your friend, this guy who is this guy who's asking me, how do you know me? And your friend will probably tell you, he's a nice guy. Oh, he's a bad guy. He's the one who did this with this other person. So you have witnesses. So it's easier. But remember, online, there are no witnesses. There is nobody to confirm what this person is saying. That means you are you yourself. You alone, you are the one who has to confirm. You are the one who has to... It is harder, okay? But it is not also impossible. I don't want to discourage you, because I also know there are people who've met online and it has worked very well. And trust me, if you ask them, they will tell you they used their head more than their heart. The fact that someone has contacted you because you put up your profile does not mean that person is the one. The fact that they look like the race that you'd want, or they look like the person you'd want, does not confirm. The fact that they look beautiful, you don't know who that beautiful woman is. You don't know who that beautiful man is. You know, you need to know more. You have to use your head. Everything must add up. Okay? In other words, when you're meeting someone online, you must be alert. You have to investigate more. You have to ask questions. Ask them. Ask them, why are you not working? Why are you working? Why did you divorce your wife? Why are you marrying me? I'm from another race. Why me? Why can't you marry people from your race? Ask questions. Listen to what, and as they're speaking, listen to the undertones, and listen to the reasons why they're giving, why they cannot marry within their own circles. Because some of these people in their countries, they're registered as pedophiles. You know, and now they know in their country they're not even allowed to go near children. A pedophile is someone that abuses children sexually. And they know very well in their country now they are not even allowed to go out with someone who has children. They're not even allowed to go near children. They've been given restrictions that you can only go certain, you cannot even be allowed to pass near school. Now this person now comes to your country because he knows, he's aware that your country does not even have those kind of laws. They are not even aware. Then they come here and you don't know. You think it is you, they're falling in love, but they know that, and pedophiles will always go for single mothers because they know you have children. They are going for those children. That is why you have to be very careful. You can't just be careless. You have to be very, very careful. Okay? All psychopaths, all these manipulators and con men, they are all found there. All these men who like to con women out of their money, that is where they are found. Why? Because they have to hide behind something, because within their circles, they are known because of all the bad things that they have done. So they have to now look for someone who is not in their area. And because they can't go very far, they have to use the internet as a way to access people. So you must be very, very careful. If they're divorced, ask them why. Why did you divorce your wife? Ask questions. And if you're going to meet them the first time, please listen. There's nothing wrong with you telling them, can I come with my sister? Can I come with this person? Or better still, just go with that person. Don't fear. Don't fear. Tell them, I'm meeting for the first time. I don't want to meet you alone. I will come. If it's another country, I hope that there's someone in that country that you know that you can meet with, and now go and meet this person. The world today is very dangerous, and I think it would be very naive of you to think that the person you've met behind that screen is who he says he is. People can sit at night, their wives are sleeping in the bedroom, they're in the sitting room, and they have put up their profile on a dating app, and they're wasting your time, and you're there wasting your time. You realize after 1 year, this man is just joking. That is a year gone. You go back again. You waste, and that's why some people have been in those dating apps for so long, because they always end up meeting the wrong people. So for me, that is why I answered you that yes and no. Don't use your head more. When you use your head, you will clear the things that are not real very, very quickly. But if you use your heart, the first person that pops up, you will say, oh, this is the person. No, it is harder. Has it happened? Yes, it has happened. I've seen people meet online. I've seen them date. I've seen them get married. So I know it has happened. But many of them, it doesn't work. Because unfortunately, most people who are online, many of them are people who have problems. And if you're not careful, you'll fall for one of those. So as you're going to date online, go with your head first. Go with your head first, not with your heart. Then you might be safe. And I pray that you get even more information. But that is my little wisdom that I can give you. I hope you've learned something. And my prayer is that this week, let wisdom reign. Let wisdom reign in your mind. Even as you have decided to go and date online. Let wisdom reign. Go there with your head. Go there. Don't go there naive. Don't go there thinking because someone is from another race, they are good, they have money. No. There are all kinds of things outside here. Otherwise, may the Lord bless you. May the Lord give you wisdom. May He give you knowledge. May He give you a discerning spirit, which God has given women discernment. We can discern when something is not right. So when it doesn't feel right, woman know that it is not right. It's just as simple as that. May the Lord bless you and may the Lord keep you in Jesus' mighty name. Amen.